Government isn't the problem, it's the solution. Government isn't the problem, it's the solution. In 1980, Ronald Reagan came to Washington declaring, government isn't the solution, it's the problem. Well, we gave it 43 years, and now we see what happens when you shrink government, idolize the rich, and believe the braying wolves repeating the lie that corporations are more efficient, the lie that corporations can do things better and cheaper than government. It is a lie. I just went to the DMV in Manhattan. It was as pleasant as the post office, and I'm not being sarcastic. I love going to the post office. I love going to the DMV because it works, and I love to see my government work. And no matter how hard Republicans attempt to strip government of its funding, government still works. That's why I want government-run healthcare. When I was at the DMV last week, I kept thinking, if only these people handled my paperwork and my healthcare. Think of your experience, America. Think of your experience at the post office, the DMV. Think of the Veterans Administration. Compare those experiences to what you have to put up with from Aetna, United Healthcare, Blue Cross, and all those other serial killers. And I mean that. They are serial killers. Who do you want making life and death decisions about your health, about the health of your loved ones? Who do you want? If you think corporations can deliver health care better than the government can, I want you to listen to me. If you think that, you're ignorant. You are ignorant. If you think the current for-profit healthcare system is superior to government-run healthcare, you think that because you can't recognize Canada on a map of Canada. You're stupid. You don't read. Your head is filled with banana pudding. And most importantly, sorry, you're worthless, and so is your opinion. And quite frankly, I'm almost at a point where I almost feel you deserve the outcomes that a for-profit healthcare system inflicts upon you. I'm almost there. Almost. I still forgive your ignorance. But trust me, if you think corporations can deliver better health care than the government, you are an ignorant, mouth-breathing moron. Now, part of the Democratic Party's platform is a public option for health insurance. It's still in the Democratic Party's platform, and I'm a Democrat. A public option is what Obama initially wanted with Obamacare, but the health insurance companies wouldn't allow it. It never even was up for debate. The public option is not free health care. It's government-run health insurance. It's a benefit that would compete with privately run health insurance companies. That's what the public option is. The public option is you could get your insurance from murderers like United Healthcare, who answer to nobody, or you could get your health benefit, your health insurance from the government, which answers to you. If you don't know which is better, you're a moron. Well, why did the health insurance companies kill the public option before Obama even had a chance to take it before the House and Senate? Why? They told him and Pelosi, they said it was unfair. They said, we can't compete with the government. They literally said that. And why couldn't the poor, murderous health insurance companies compete with our nasty government? Because health insurance companies mark up health care at least 25%, at least. I'm being kind to these pigs who should rot in hell. Medicare has practically no markup. And a public option, a health insurance plan offered by our government, well, it's going to be cheaper because our government doesn't pay $20 million to its CEO and it doesn't spend billions on stock buybacks. It's going to be cheaper and it's going to be better and it's going to be more efficient. That is why Aetna and United Healthcare can't compete with the government. Now, a public option is not government-run healthcare. It's government-run health insurance. Let me ask you, you have parents who are on Medicare. You've tried Medicaid. What would you rather have, government-run health insurance or private, for-profit health insurance? What do you think the end result, the life and death result is going to be for a government-run health insurance company versus a corporate-run health insurance company? If you think you're going to live better and longer through for-profit private health insurance, you're an idiot. I still believe in democracy and that everybody should vote, but people like you make me question that. I don't know much, but I can assure you, if you think for-profit health care is better than government-run health care, this I am as sure as today is March 8th, 2023. I am absolutely certain that if you believe for-profit health care is better than government health care, you should be, you're a moron. You're a moron. And you should be reminded every day that you are a worthless moron until you finally come around. Well, Joe Biden promised in 2020, when Bernie was promising Medicare for all, Joe Biden lied. He's a liar. He lied and said, when I become president, you're going to get a public option. Well, it's still in the Democratic Party platform, and it would be cheaper and more efficient. And the privately run health insurance companies are still spending millions lobbying against it, playing the victim. If only they were. With my hands. If I could be alone with the CEO of United Healthcare. He will say, you can't give the people a public option. That's unfair to United Healthcare. We can't compete. Yeah, the evil government, right? They can't do anything right. That's what these people try to convince us. The government can't do anything right except bail these golems out when they go belly up. You know, the government can't do anything right until they crash the economy or their business goes bankrupt and we have to bail them out. The government, they say, is inefficient. That's what you've been trained to believe since the Powell memo. And yet, when the post office tries something like public banking, like they once did, you could bank with the post office. It's been suggested that the post office go back to helping the underbanked. The banks, JP Morgan Chase, Jamie Dimon, they say, that's unfair. And they lobby against it and they kill it. Something like 37 million Americans are underbanked. They can't afford a checking account or a credit card because of the overdraft fees, et cetera, et cetera. And when it suggested that, hey, maybe the government could try to serve the underbanked by having the post office go back to being a bank for these people, the banks say, we can't compete with the government. Isn't that interesting? Meanwhile, they have all of you convinced that government is inefficient.